Hello, folks, and welcome to the Striking Oil Bowling Show. I am Levi, your host, also known as KDD, here for today's festivities. We are bowling the DJBT Bayside Clash live here at Bayside Bowl in Portland, Maine. It's a fine Sunday, June 7th, 2026. And we have the top 16 players here.
Yep, so Bradley.
Let's take a look at the scores for you here. I'll bring those right up on the screen. John Tucker was your leader for today. He was plus 29, the only player to make it to plus. Tay Bernier, second place, minus 11. Can you help me with some of the names here?
Okay.
Is this Jason Beauregard?
No,
Jack Beauregard
Yep.
in third with minus 27. Jason Vasquez was minus 40, tied with Ryan Godfrey.
Yep, that's him.
We have Brenna Ashton, minus 46. Bradley Baybutt, minus 56. Jimmy Clark, minus 61. Sean Buck, minus 80. Jordan Bauer, minus 81. Justin Goodspeed, minus 82. Paul West, minus 86. He started the day with probably the high game of the tournament, 234. Owen Bushway, minus 87. DJ Ducharme, minus 92. Sarah Ward, minus 97. The final qualifier was Ann Cole at minus 105. You may notice in there, Brenna Ashton gets plus 20 pins per game. Sarah Ward plus 10 pins per game. So their scratch scores for Brenna, her scratch score would actually be 80 pins under the 754 that you see there. Sarah Ward, her scratch being 40 pins under the score you see there. But because of the scoring here in this tournament, they offer for age and for, well, to even out the field, you also have Ryan Godfrey with the plus 10 pins per game. His scratch score being minus 40 compared to what you see there on the screen. However, these guys are just finishing up their practice, so let's go ahead and remove these scores from the screen. We'll get the bowling back up on the screen here for y'all. As they're about to start bowling, it's going to be match play, single game elimination. Looks like they're going to be bowling across from each other. John Tucker on 3 and 4 featured pair right here in front of us. Here in the booth, chose Justin Goodspeed to play against. Got tournament director Jeff Purchase out there making sure everyone is lined up properly. Jeff, the father of Nate Purchase, you guys probably heard of him, PBA Rookie of the Year. Well, former, but nonetheless, still a wonderful player. Nate Purchase, great guy. His dad, Jeff, amazing people. This is now an annual tradition for the DJBT bowlers to come up here and bowl the Clash here in Bayside. As a matter of fact, what they actually do is they'll come up and they'll spend the whole weekend up here, festivities, having fun. They hang out in Old Orchard Beach when they're not here at Bayside Bowl Bowling, but this DJBT Bayside Clash I believe it sold out in about 20 minutes. Always a big hit. Everyone likes to come up here and bowl at Bayside Bowl. So this one always sells out fast, and this year, I think it was about 20 minutes it took for it to sell out. Which was pretty good. We had a field of 64 players. We whittled it down to the top 16. Those were the players that we just told you about, and those are the players that are going to be here in front of us. We get some players that have started out with some strikes here, and they're just getting going. Again, one-game matches, head-to-head. There are bonus pins involved. We talked about the players that will get bonus pins. Ryan Godfrey going to get 10 along with Sarah Ward, and then Brenna Ashton is going to get 20 added to her scratch score here in this matchup. There's a few players starting with strikes, but no one's really going crazy today. We only had one player out of the entire field of 64 that went positive. And what did we bowl on today? Great question. I don't know if anyone asked it, but let's go ahead and show you guys what we bowled on today. All right. Here it is, folks. This was a custom-built oil pattern. I built this oil pattern. It's called ROWDY. If you notice in the top part of the graph, you can see there's clearly an 18 written into the pattern. This actually, a shout out to a legend, Kyle Busch, legendary career in his sport. And, he was a player who played a sport that some people might not consider a sport. I feel like bowlers can empathize with that. So I think it's a pretty good shout out. And the top graph, again, it shows an 18 in there.
I don't know what
63 units to make that 18. And what happened was 63 NASCAR Cup wins is what Kyle Busch ended up having in his career, which is why we use that. Well, that's why I wrote that right into the pattern. A good shout out to Kyle Busch. Again, historic career in a sport that some people don't consider a sport, but man, that guy could drive cars, trucks, anything. He knew how to make adjustments. And, so I feel it really follows what a bowler needs to do as well. Make adjustments, stay in the present. We're seeing more strikes here in the top 16. It looks like we've seen most of the day. Tay Bernier on 2, just hammering down a rack. He hammered down a few racks today. He bowled pretty well. Coming in second qualifier, only minus 11. So, he bowled pretty well. That was for 4 games of qualifying. 1.34 to 1 max ratio pattern, 38 feet, 32 plus mils of fun. Unfortunately, Sean Buck leaves a split over there on lane 2. We bowled across the entire house here at Bayside Bowl today. Each player bowling 2 games on each side of the house here on the west side, 1 through 8, and also on 2 games on the east side on the 9 through 20 side. 9 and 10 were out of play, as well as 19 and 20. Did not use the wall pairs as per normal protocol here when we use the entire house in a tournament. We do have some limited field tournaments as well. We're limited to 48 players. We only use the east side, 9 through 20, and we'll use the entire side. We'll use the wall pairs when that takes into play. This pattern is tough, though, very tight. As you can imagine, a 1.34 to 1 pattern to beat. Outside of the 5 board was out the window all day. Plenty of hook in the track. And the scores reflected exactly how hard this pattern was. Again, 1 player, John Tucker, the only player to go positive during the qualifying. John Tucker, a great collegiate player as well, so he has some experience. Not his first rodeo by any means. You guys have probably seen him in the DJBT rankings plenty, more than enough, I'm sure, to recognize John. Paul West getting a good Brooklyn to go over there. Giving a shout out to Evan Chickering, who won a tournament here at this house, shooting mostly Brooklyn stripes. I believe that was the first year we had the Bayside Clash. Evan actually came home the winner. Lots of Brooklyns, but you know what? 10 is 10. How do you guys at home feel about Brooklyns? Get in here in the comments, like, subscribe, share. I am Levi. This is Striking Oil Bowling Show, sponsored by the Striking Oil Bowling Pro Shop. Not a lot of miss room out there today, by any means. Very tight. I'd have to say the low side here, the west side, was a little bit better scoring than the east side was, which happens with most of the patterns that we end up putting down for sure. Again, like, subscribe, share, get it up on the big screen so that way your bowling loving friends can follow this great tournament. Some of the greatest youth players in New England featured here in the DJBT tournament series. Jeff Purchase, Nate Purchase, and their team do a wonderful job, I must say. Every year, they produce really, really great bowlers. Sean Buck, Tay Burner, Nate Purchase. I mean, the list goes on and on. John Tucker, of course, in that. Some of the players that we didn't even see here today in the top 16, Gavin Creamers, not here, did not make the cut. Very, very tough pattern. Certainly an out the window zone. If you get it outside of the 5 board, it's see you later, Tata. But not a lot of miss room inside either, so very challenging.
No miss room.
Brenna Ashton with a nice strike there, throwing a high hard one right at the head pin, kind of playing through the pattern. See if John Tucker can run down the 6 pin. He had the front 3. Front 3 and 9 spare. He's got a handy lead early in that match. So we started off the game with some strikes, but everyone has kind of stopped striking all of a sudden. It seemed like the people that found it for a few frames, and then it was gone again. John checking in the comments. John, what's up? How you doing? We're here watching some of the finest youth bowlers in New England. Not sure what's happening with that cam, but sometimes it goes sideways. If it goes sideways and I don't notice it, just let me know here in the comments, and I can get that straightened out for you. John just got himself drilled up a new Piranha Solid this last week, drilled by Striking Oil Bowling Pro Shop. And it complements his Piranha Power Door Pearl pretty well that we drilled up for him. And also his Zero Mercy Pearl. Starting to build a little arsenal there. John, did you have a nice little venue that you played last night? John is a drummer. Any of you guys out there looking for a stand-in drummer? He likes classic hard rock, that type of thing. Any kind of the classic rock, classic country rock, that type of stuff. He's very versatile, great drummer. Lots of different sets as well. So if you're looking for a specific tone of drums, I'm sure that John can help you out. And if you don't know how to get a hold of him, but you need a drummer real bad, get a hold of us here at Striking Oil Bowling, and I can get you in contact with him. So, great player, Justin Goodspeed, showed just how hard this pattern is. He missed a little left off his hand. The ball saw it instantly and took 3 off the left. Now, I got to tell you, if you throw it out the window, 3 off the right, it's not out of the question. I saw it. Oh, there you go. You got one a little bit too much angle and missed the head pin on the spare shot. Jimmy Clark going through the snaz, leaving the big 4. Brenna Ashton right in his face, doubles it up. That's now a really tight match. John Tucker looking to blow open his match. Great pickup by Owen Bushway there in the 3-6-10. See a 8-10 split there. Can't imagine that you see two-handers leave 8-10 very often, but you're seeing it here today on the Rowdy oil pattern. Very, very challenging. Not a ton of misroom, low scores. John Tucker with another strike. This time crossing over. But 10 is 10. He started with triple, 9 spare, double. What a start. He's showing why he dominated. little baby split here for Justin Goodspeed on lane 4. Let's see if we can clean that up. Oh, he does, yeah. So what happened was the top 8 players got to choose their opponents and who they bowled with. That's how we ended up with these matchups here. Looks like Sean Buck went through the nose on lane 1, leaving just a 6-min now. He's in good shape. He should be able to pick that up. He was great spare shooting all day today, including having a game where he only had strikes in the 10th frame and literally was spares the whole rest except for a split that he had. I wish I knew his opponents' names a little bit better. I'm not too familiar with some of these players. Again, these are some of the best bowlers for youth in all of Northeast United States, New England, and beyond.
John? So sorry, that's mozzarella sticks there for you. Thank you.
Again, I want to give thanks out to Bayside Bowl, Charlie Mitchell and his staff here. Another wonderful job. Food coming out of the kitchen. I'm not sure, but I think the rooftop is already open as well. Pretty nice day so far here in Portland, Maine. But once again, thank you to Charlie Mitchell, Bayside Bowl, and the staff here. And a big special shout out to Greg, our head mechanic, loaded up this pattern that I wrote into our Brunswick Envoy Plus, and got in here this morning right quick and got the entire house done for us. Owen Bushway finds that out of bounds outside. You could bowl 20 games with a bunch of surface, and it's never going to see it from out there, that's for sure. Triple speed bump on this pattern as well. Actually, it's triple speed bump with a buff zone, so pretty tough one. Lots of gutter balls today. We've seen that all day. Paul West not able to take advantage of his partner's gutter ball. Leaves the bucket over there. Let's see who's in the lead. Paul is way in the lead in that match. Looks like he's almost got that locked up. Jason Vasquez has got quite a lead over there on his opponent as well. Sarah Ward. Looks like Owen Bushway is 8-6 behind his opponent. Ryan Godfrey. Remember Ryan getting 10 extra pins too, added to his score. Over on 7 and 8, Bradley Baybutt having a rough go. He's a few pins behind. John Tucker still in the lead in his match. Meanwhile, Brenna Ashton's in the lead in her match. On 1 and 2, Anthony Cole is just opened in the 9th frame, making it interesting. He's still 7 pins in the better, but that's going to make it very interesting going into the 10th, I must say. Anthony plays him pretty straight, much like Brenna. Maybe straighter might be greater on this pattern for sure. Ooh, wow, great strike over there. On lane 5, Jason Vasquez looks like he's going to move on. Sarah gets an extra 10 sticks, but I'm not sure that that's going to be enough at this point. So Anthony leaves a 6-pin and makes it. Tay Bernier can actually step up and needs a double here. Does not get the first one, so it looks like Anthony Cole will be moving on in that matchup. Sean Buck also, he's got a commanding lead after a 4-bagger. I believe so, yeah. So Ryan Godfrey looking at just a 7-pin. Remember, he's getting an extra 10 pins too. So Owen really needs to strike here tonight to have any sort of chance. Crosses over, but unfortunately the 10-pin does not go down. Tate Bernier is going to lose to Anthony Cole. No, and it looks like Sean Buck is not the one with the 4-bagger. That would actually be Jordan, yeah. Jordan's the one with the 4-bagger. Leaves a 10-pin in the 10th frame for Jordan Bauer. I think he just really needs to cover that up, right? Because he's way in the lead. Sean Buck does get a strike, though. So let's see. If Jordan misses this, he's in the 190s. 190.
You missed it.
Missed it. Doesn't matter because Sean Buck cannot get to 193. Sean Buck can only get to 188. He strikes out. Oh, man, Brenna just sliding by the 610, only getting the 10 out. That hurts her chances a little bit. Jason Vasquez working on a double going into the 10th is going to win against Sarah Ward over there at 5 and 6. Jimmy Clark gets one to come off the wall and gets the Swisher strike. Now he is in the lead, but remember, Brenna does get 20 pins. She's at 149 on an open scratch. Give that 169. Jimmy Clark actually is still 7 pins behind, even with that strike in the 9th. But leading up to the 10th frame, anything can happen. Definitely a tough pattern out there.
That scores them. Challenging.
Oh, great shot right there. Wow.
Is John going for the high
John
score
Tucker,
of the game, or
yeah,
what?
I mean, definitely showing how he led for the day with shot. Oh, not that it matters. Pretty good game there for Vasquez. Oh, wow. Big strike in the 10th. He's got a 180 possible.
John, you're gonna have 200, and that's it.
So who is that pulling against Brad? Oh, that's DJ.
DJ Ducharme.
Yeah, so DJ with a big double there. He is got a commanding. It looks like he, unless Bradley gets a strike here and something crazy happens. Nope. Looks like DJ is going to move on. Oh wow! Great strike.
Big strike there.
Huge strike. 135, and then. Oh wow! He's 4 pins back, so he has the best Owen Bushway. He has to hope Owen doesn't strike here. To really have a good chance. Then if Owen does strike, he's going to hope for low count on the field.
Yeah.
Owen can't get to 10 out, so it's still up for grabs here for Godfrey. Remember, he's getting 10 sticks too. Remember that. Godfrey is getting 10 sticks. So, provided that Godfrey spares, even if Owen Bushway spares, Godfrey is going to move on. 235 for John Tucker. He's going to move on. Brenna, remember, she's getting 20 sticks. And then over on 1 and 2. Oh, yeah, they were done. That's right. And Cole,
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And Jordan.
So the only question would be this match right here against Jimmy Clark and Brenna Ashton, both leaving tough spares. Jimmy Clark with the Pro Tour washout cannot convert, but Brenna leaves a 5-10 obvious tug and tugged it again.
All her bonus pins are going to get her the win.
She's going to get 20 bonus pins, and that's going to give her the win because she only lost by 1 pin scratch. So Brenna Ashton will be moving on. There we go. Round 1 is complete. We're going to have a redraw.
Lynn's at the bar. Shocker.
John Tucker's been absolutely amazing today. Jason Vadquez, Ryan. Tucker is first. Vasquez at second. Godfrey in third. Brenna Ashton in fourth. Jordan in fifth. So Paul West, DJ, and Anthony Cole round out the top 8. And the top 4 will get to choose who they want to bowl against, starting with John Tucker. Let's see who John picks. John Tucker calling out Paul West.
Ouch.
The winner cannot be at the same way. You can choose whatever way you want. 1 and 2.
All right, they're going to bowl on 1 and 2. Vasquez, who's he going to pick? Anthony Cole. So Vasquez against Cole.
5 and 6, 5 and 6. I'm not 1 and 2. So my 24 is 7 and 8.
They'll bowl on 7 and 8. Vasquez Cole. Ryan Godfrey. Ryan's going to bowl against Brenna, taking away 10 of Brenna's bonus pins.
Yep.
They'll bowl on 7 and 8. Wait, I thought 7 and 8 was already taken. Oh, okay. So is that Bauer
Yes.
against DJ on
Yes.
5 and 6? Okay, there we have it. All right. Three and four.
Well, Brenna was just there, so. Yep.
All right, so we're going to move the Vasquez Cole match to 3 and 4. Brenna Ashton just bowled on 3 and 4, so her being the winner, she cannot bowl and on that pair again. Winners have to pick their opponent, but also get to pick their starting lane. They just have to pick a different lane for now.
Oh, Sean.
So what we'll have to do, hey, I'm washed. I'm old. You know what? You made the cut. You were in the top 16.
Somehow I made it.
Yeah,
You did.
and you know what?
Well,
You're
good.
never washed up in my book. In the
No,
booth here, Sean
absolutely
Buck,
not.
my good friend,
Yes.
great
yes.
player,
Oh.
collegiate player.
Levi, you're so kind. So kind.
Well, you know, I've been a big fan of yours for many years.
I've been a
you
big
know.
fan of yours for many years.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And, you know, following your collegiate career has been nothing but awesome. And I have a feeling you're going to lead this team pretty well. Are you adding Tate Bernard?
We are adding Tabor in, and we also have John.
That's a pretty incredible force right there, you know. I've been talking about how the DJBT is, you know, showcases some of the best players in the country right here in the Northeast. And, you know, you guys are definitely a good nod to that. You know, we have Nate Purchase, obviously.
Yep.
You know, Evan, who was here today hanging out. You know, all sorts of great players.
Brad Provenzano won a national championship last summer.
She did,
Down
and
in-
she
down
won
in
the
Texas.
Teen Masters, too.
Yeah, down in Texas, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, really, really great players. How are you feeling about this coming season? Are you going to Junior Gold, my friend?
I'm not going to be there. No,
No.
I recently got picked up a job, so I'm making some nice money.
Well, there you go, you know.
So, yeah, so the job is going to really prioritize my summer, but I feel really good about this season coming up. We have, I'd say, a pretty young group of guys still. We only had 6 seniors graduate last year, so really young group of guys. Really got to know each other very well this season, and I think that was the biggest thing is we've gone through, you know, kind of just, I wouldn't say the group. I feel like this coming season is going to be the tightest it's ever been that I've seen. You know, with the people that I know on the team right now, I think it's going to be super, super tight. So I'm really looking forward to this season. I think we have the right group of guys to really give a really good run. And we showed many flashes of making runs last season. You know, so I think we're going to have a really, really good season.
Yeah, I forgot that you had John on your team. That's right, and he was here, yeah.
Yeah.
Adding Tate to the team not only adds firepower, but adds some cohesiveness. You guys have spent years and years together bowling.
Years.
You guys know each other's games.
Yep.
So, you know, whoever is the guinea pig, if you will, to start out, you know, you guys can watch that ball reaction. And you know, you've bowled so many games with these players. You're going to be able to get true ball reaction reads from them.
Exactly.
And I think it's going to help your entire lineup all the way down through. I'm hoping that your collegiate coaches sponsor that.
Sorry to interrupt. For
Yeah,
one
no
second.
problem.
Yeah. No worries.
So do you have a scan?
I type it in.
Yeah.
So Sean-Buck-160.
Sean Buck taking home some cash today.
Hooray.
Yeah, for his top 16 finish. Obviously it ended before he would like it to, but you could say that for everyone in the tournament except for the winner. The winner is the only one that does not go home with a little bit of disappointment, at least. So it looks like their slight amount of practice has ended, and we're going to get right into bowling here. Of course. They have to just remove one of the letters.
7590. I mean, I could send it down.
That's not.
That's
It's on its way.
Thanks, Levi. I'll leave you to your station.
Yeah,
You're holding down the fort, doing a great job here. Really.
Thank you so much, Sean. Have a great season, my friend, and you and Say and John. Wow,
Ben
man.
Darrow from Connecticut. Ethan's
Oh, okay.
pulled a couple of these.
Yeah,
We'll have a lot of the. I think Ethan might pull Neo in a couple of weeks.
beautiful.
I know I'm bowling. Say's bowling. John's bowling.
Yeah, we'll be down
Yeah.
there. Brooke's going to be bowling, so we'll see you in a couple weeks, my friend.
Absolutely.
Always
boss.
great to see you.
Absolutely.
Take
Thank
care,
you so much.
and good luck on with the job. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I love
Much
that.
love.
Yeah. Sean Buck stepping here in the booth with me. Sean, always a great competitor, great guy, great attitude. That William Patterson team is going to be something this year, especially. You add Tay Bernier to that. He's got some great energy. Really, just absolutely throws bombs. They all do. I mean, there's some of the greatest bowlers here in New England. Vasquez starting with an early strike. Strikes all the way across the board for Bauer and DJ. Let's see if Ducharme. That's Ducharme, I do believe is how you pronounce DJ's last name. Anthony Cole matches the strike on 3 and 4. Wow, DJ Ducharme with a nose squasher, but gets the strike. Wow, Brenna Ashton leaves the 410, but nearly makes it in her frame on lane 7. They're not bowling match play style, however. Looks like maybe just the match on lane 1 and 2 are bowling match play style. Everyone else kind of just going at it. Vasquez misses out the window. Like I said, outside, you can bowl 20 games out there and you're still not going to see the hook outside of 5 board. It's just a lot of oil. Those 3 speed bumps that go all the way across the lane are connected by 2 little outside spots there that make the 8. And we'll show you the oil pattern once again real quick. Custom oil pattern that I built, I call the ROWDY. Now the ROWDY oil pattern gave homage to the legend Kyle Busch, a legend of his sport. If you notice in the top of the graph, there's an 18 written into the pattern. 63 units of oil in that 18, commemorating his 63 NASCAR Cup wins. 38 feet, 32 plus mils of oil, 1.34 to 1. Very tough. Very, very tough. Let's get back to the bowling here. Anthony Cole, 9 spare. We have a pair of strike spares on 3 and 4 in that match. Dead even. Each player in 5 and 6 started with a double, and it looks like each player is going to double open. Ooh, nice little shaker strike over there on lane 7 in that matchup. Remember, Brenna's 20 pins is cut down to 10 pins because Ryan is also getting 10 pins in his bonus as well. So essentially, we'll just give 10 pins to Brenna, taking away all the other bonus pins. Paul West able to cover up the 4 pin, no problem. Ooh, what a pickup by Vasquez. The old picket fence, so they call it the 1-3-6-10. Of course, he's a lefty. Picks it up with his spare ball. That's how tough they were today, folks. Anyways, I am Levi. You're watching the Striking Oil Bowling Show, sponsored by Striking Oil Bowling Pro Shop. Send me a text or call 207-891-9298. I'll be able to help you out with all of your pro shop needs: balls, bags, shoes, accessories, fitting. If you're having a hard time getting hung up in the bowling ball, you don't have quite the right fit, if you're getting pain while you bowl, come see me. Some of the best fits in the business, as so I've been told. Usually what we'll do is we'll refit you and plug something that you have if you want for the first one as a tester. And then what I usually have happen is people will bring me the other 10 or 11 balls that they purchased and have me fix all those too. Either that or they'll just buy some new stuff after we get the test fitting and they find out how much different it actually is. Then we'll start beefing up their arsenal, much like John we saw here in the comments. Went to the other competitors in the area, tried to get fit by them, found out that our fit was much different. I use a lot of science and a lot of data that I collect from each and every player individually and use that to customize that individual's fit. I like science. I like data. Been looking at hands over 30 years. Anthony Cole can jump all over the open by his partner, by his competitor. He does. Throwing a double. Anthony Cole now starting strike, spare, double, and taking a commanding lead early in that match against Vasquez. Let's start to look at some of the other scores. Paul West stepping up on lane 2 has got quite a lead too. He's got 40 in the second, spare in the third. His partner only has 63 on an open in the fourth, however. Jonathan Tucker not liking lanes 1 and 2 as much. Let's go to lanes 5 and 6, where we have Jordan Bauer, 76 in the fourth with a strike in the fifth. He's 2 pins ahead in his match. On 7 and 8, they're bowling a speed game over there.
Yeah, they're moving right along.
And it looks like Ryan Godfrey is in a commanding lead in that matchup. So as long as he keeps it clean, he's going to be moving on. Anthony Cole stepping up on lane 4. Gets a little heavy. Leaves a 4 pin. Vasquez found a strike on lane 4. Oh, Godfrey misses the single pin, leaves an opening. If Brenna can make this split, she does not. That was the time. So it's running out of frames there, unfortunately, for Brenna Ashton. She's only getting 10 pins in that match, and currently going into the 9th frame, she is down 34 pins. So she's essentially down 24, but Godfrey didn't strike. So if Brenna can throw a strike here in the 9th, she can make it interesting. Let's see if John Tucker can figure out 1 and 2. He's playing pretty deep and pretty direct, too direct, right through the nose, but only leaves 6-10. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a 4-7 for Godfrey, and he chopped the 4 off of that. Brenna did strike. So if Brenna strikes out, she can get to 159, make it 169 with her extra wood, which would make Godfrey have to double. So Brenna can actually come from behind here. Steps up in the 10, crosses over and doubles. Wow. This may force a spare here. Godfrey misses the spare, ending at 151. What is going on here, folks? This is crazy. Brenna throws one out the window with a lot of speed, and it does not make it there. She can get to 146. With her wood, it's going to be enough. That's going to be 156. She, even without a spare, she's moving on. Brenna Ashton moving on. Wow. Come from behind victory. Unfortunately, Godfrey goes open to finish. That's too bad. For Godfrey, great for Brenna. Oh, wow. Another 4-bagger. That's 2 games in a row. Jordan Bauer lights up the grill with the old 4-bagger thrown on the hamburger sandwich. Speaking of which, Paul West has got a double. He's really taking it to John Tucker right now. Gets the 3rd one. Thanksgiving dinner time. Looks like Paul West is going to move forward. Looks like, with that split, definitely looks like Bauer is going to move forward. So Vasquez-Cole is really the only match that's up for grabs here. Vasquez up on lane 3 throws a strike as 103 in the 6th with a strike in the 7th. If Anthony Cole can strike here in the 7th, he's going to maintain a 4-pin advantage. Jonathan Tucker gets that one to the 1-3, but he hits it very light and leaves a 2-pin. Like, subscribe, share. I am Levi from the Striking Away Bowling Show, also known as KDD, or the Gardener. Whichever you like best. But like, subscribe, share. These are some of the finest youth players in all of the land. Right here in front of you guys, live bowling from Bayside Bowl.
Brilliant.
And taking 3 off the right, which was really, that was a thing today with this pattern. The 3 speed bumps, lots of oil outside of 5. Well, 5 and out, actually. Only 38 feet. But I got to tell you, if you tried to play in that outside of 5, it was wet and stayed wet. Still wet. Jonathan Tucker crossing over and scouting the 5-10 from the left side. That was pretty awesome. So Bauer showing that he is human a little bit, leaves a 2-pin there. But covers it up handily. He's going to win that match. Paul West Let's check his score. Make sure he's not bombing it here. Okay. He's still like 20 pins
Yeah,
in the
it's
better.
go like a 20 pin.
Yeah. Jason Vasquez. It's a big shot for him. Crosses over. Carries from the right. He's a lefty. That was big. That's a huge double in that match. Bauer crosses over. Lots of crossover strikes right now.
Lots of
But
crossover.
10 is 10. Count it. Anthony Cole playing him much straighter.
He almost got the schnoz.
Yeah, right up on the snots. Just leaves a 6-pin. Needs to cover this up to stay in the match. Paul West. Paul's got a good look today, I gotta say. The travel agent. I don't know. Bauer has a great look today, too.
Really good look right now.
Anthony Cole makes his spare, keeping him in the match there. See if Jonathan Tucker can put a little pressure on here late. Working on a strike. Going into the 9th frame. Really needs this 9th frame strike to really put the pressure on. 1 in the 9th. At least 1 in the 10th. Crosses over. Crushes the Brooklyn. But I got to tell you, that keeps him in the match. Now if he puts one here in the 10th, at least 1, you get Paul thinking. And even though he doesn't have his thumb in the ball, you know, you never know what could happen. I've seen two-handers grab onto it. Jason Vasquez. Wow, got that out, and it did not respond. 3, 6, 7. That split really tightens up that match. Holy crap, what a match on 3 and 4. DJ finishes up his day. He's oh, wow, Jonathan Tucker. Look at this. Throws up the Thanksgiving dinner now and making it a match. If John can go off the sheet, he's got 213. He's going to force Paul West to definitely get the first one. If he gets another strike here, Paul West needs to get the first hit. See if Anthony Cole can respond. Gave that one some air. Got it a little wide, though. Let's check in on that score. Vasquez, 156 on an open in the 9th. Anthony Cole, 134 in the 8th. Looking at a very tough 1, 2, 4, 8 spare. Needs the spare. Wow, Jonathan Tucker is going to force the first hit in that match.
1 seed carry.
Jeez. All right. So if Anthony Cole can spare this up, he's only 2 pins down going into the 10th. He does. Big spare there for Anthony Cole. It's a 2-pin match going into the 10th frame. Wow. These matches on 1 through 4 are crazy. Let's actually just focus on those if we can. This camera is being a problem. Let's try that. That's much better. Jonathan Tucker gets 8 on his fill. So he's going to fill 211, I do believe, right?
I think so. Yeah, because I think he could have gone on for 213. Yeah, 211.
211. That's going to force the first hit out of Paul West. Wow, Vasquez with a great shot. The first hit in the 10th frame. Anthony Cole needs to beat him by 3 sticks here in the 10th frame. So Anthony Cole needs that first hit too. Paul West needs his hit. He gets it! Paul West got the first hit. He still needs good count here, though. He's not out of the woods yet. Not out of the woods yet. Great shot, though, when he needed it. Vasquez, the second strike makes it really hard to beat. Oh, get out of there, 8-pin! Bird dogged the 8-pin off the wall. It wanted to stand solid. Now all he needs.
He needs that good count.
Yeah, Anthony Cole without. Okay. Paul West gets the leaf blower strike. I don't know what knocked down the 10-pin, but it was a little stick that came out of the back or something. Now if Vasquez fills 7 or better in this frame, well, 8. If he fills 8, it's over. If he fills 7, it's a possible of tie. If he fills 6 or less, Anthony Cole can come back and win. Let's see what happens. He fills 8, and that match is over. Vasquez will be moving on. Paul West will be moving on. There you have it, folks. 222 is a great game this time of day. What a match. 222 against 211. Got to give a shout out to those guys on 1 and 2. Whew! What a match. Anthony Cole is just going to finish out his game here. He cannot cover enough pins, unfortunately, to win. Oh, absolutely throws it dead to the pocket. And it hit 5-10 in the right pocket. Ugh. Not a good sign if you're the bowler and you leave that. We got a couple matches left here, though, folks. So grab a drink, grab a snack, grab your friends, like, subscribe, share. This is the DJBT Bayside Clash 2026, live from Bayside Bowl here in Portland, Maine. I am KDB Levi, owner of Striking Oil Bowling. Come check us out. Hit me up at 207-891-9298 via text, call, whatnot. Leave a message. If you're looking for anything bowling related, balls, bag, shoes, new fit, new grip. Semifinals coming up.
Jason Vasquez, Matt Ashton, Jordan Bauer, and Paul West. Here's what you got. Here is what you got. Jason
Vasquez, I wouldn't take on Paul West if I were.
Jason Vasquez gets first choice of bowling.
Or Paul.
Vasquez first.
5-6. Brenda, who do you want to bowl?
Yeah, where is he going to put the final?
3 and 4, I'm sure. Wait, is he using 3 and 4 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, he is?
Yep.
Okay. So we're using 1 and 2 and 3 and 4?
No, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, okay. All right. So we have 3 and 4. We have Jordan Bauer versus Ashton. And then on 5 and 6,
Paul.
well, Vasquez actually was first, right?
Oh, yeah.
Whoops. I do not have a touchscreen. Jason, right? Jason Vasquez versus Paul West.
Bingo. Yeah, she was like on Sundays when there's tournaments.
All right, so they're going to take just a couple practice shots here. I think they got 1 minute of practice, 1 whole minute of practice. And after they get their practice finished, then we're going to get right into the semifinal match. All right. All right. All right, looks like Jason Vasquez is going to lead off in that matchup on 5 and 6. He's going to start on 5.
I really want that. Well, she liked the one before, but I'm just kind of joking with her.
There we go. All right, adjusted that screen a little bit for you. It's not quite as bright now. You can see it a little bit better. I did not notice that before. All right. Vasquez starts with 9 spare. Meanwhile, an empty bucket for Jordan Bauer. Paul West up on lane 6. Oh, doesn't shake out to 5-pin. Oh, wow. Wow. Jordan Bauer slides right by the empty bucket. He's got a little learning curve there on 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Brenna bowled on this pair just a couple games ago. Let's see if she can remember how these lanes were playing. Both players starting with 7 count in their first ball. Paul West able to cover up his 5-pin. And Brenna has a 2-pin advantage after 1 frame. Brenna's still getting 20 pins, I do believe, right? Meanwhile, Vasquez and West are deadlock after 1. Bauer waiting on Brenna to bowl her 2nd frame. Oh, Paul West with a strike on 5. Jordan, are you waiting for Brenna? Yeah. Okay, so I think Jordan was going to play it like a PBA match play style, but he's just going to go up and roll. I was going to tell Brenna to go roll, but they figured it out, I guess. Vasquez comes up a little heavy. Leaves a Durbin, though. That's a tough spare.
Yeah.
Early in this match. No bonus spins happening on that pair. Great pickup there for Jordan Bauer. Maybe split for Brenna. Oh, fortunately, Vasquez cannot get the back pin out. Oh, great pickup for Brenna on the 3-9-10. That's a tough spare. Both players started open spare on 3 and 4. Oh no! Oh wow! Bauer finding the out of bounds. It's still there. It's still there.
Yep. It's always going to be there.
Oh yeah.
It's never going away, actually.
Yeah, it probably won't. We'll probably have to clean the lanes off a few times before that out of bounds really does not show up anymore. Great pickup for Vasquez on his 4-7. Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, did he just 3 out?
Yeah, he missed right, found 3 off the right, put it to the same spot. The ball would have smashed that same 3 off the right. Meanwhile, Brenna, straighter is greater, leaves the bucket. Paul West. Wow, Paul West with a great strike. Doubles up. Kind of looks like he's using a phase 2 pearl to me, but I'm not sure.
Go down and ask him. Or go down and see.
Let him bowl first.
No, wait until he comes back. Yeah, you can
Brenna
wait
not
until he
able to find a spare there.
I don't know, there's a teal on it.
Is there?
Yeah. Telling you doing some lane
Recon.
reporting.
Recon, yeah.
Yep.
Paul West, oh, little light shaker, not able to get 7 out. Unfortunately. Bauer needs to bounce back off of that last frame. Got that one tighter. Oh, what a good shot there. Bauer's going to need to find one of those 4-baggers he's found the last couple games.
Look like a phase 2, right?
All right.
Looking like having it go down the lane. I looked at my honor.
Paul West able to cover up his 7 pin.
Tell me to do a recon.
Brent leaving the 1-2. Oh, Zen Soul. That's why you saw the teal.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a new bowling ball in like 3 years. Like the whole day was using UC2 and Intense Fire. Like that's how old it's on.
All right. The Zen Soul, great ball. Wow, Vasquez getting the 3-pin out there.
He just finished 6th in the DWBA tournament and was using the RSTX1.
Yeah.
So, I mean, balls are people just
somebody
find balls.
was just using the Zen Soul too. Oh, wow!
Wow.
Wow.
It
Bauer.
gave him a strike. That's how good it was.
Bauer came in a little heavy and leaves a 4-pin that's moved over. Is Greg still here?
No.
Tango.
It's Tango.
I think it's Tango. Or Tango's at the desk.
I was 8 years old when I found it out.
Lost that.
He needed to get money during the gates.
I can't commentate. I don't know what to say.
Wow, that's an incredibly bad break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It really
because
was a bad
that
break.
double would have been huge for him right there. Oh no, Vasquez.
Such a good shot.
Chops the
Score.
spare.
That's right.
I mean, it was a great shot. It really was. The 4-pin got moved, but got kind of stood back up. Oh no! Oh no! Insult to injury.
Yeah.
Nothing like kicking a poor dude when he's down. Paul West missed in. Oh, it sat there. Paul West finding a little shim dog on that one. Brenna Ashton leaving the 5-pin.
Here's a question.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jeff.
yeah, Jeff's on it. Brenna misses the 5-pin, owes Jeff a beer. Jeff had his hand up. I saw it. We have it on video evidence. Paul West. All right, little heavy 4-pin. I wouldn't call that like a Bowers 4-pin. Bauer got absolutely screwed. That looks pretty good. Oh, that's a great shot. So that would have been the third out of Bauer's 4-baggers that he's found.
Yep.
You know, but the pins had another thing coming for him, apparently.
Yep.
Paul West, flag day on the 4-pin, way out. Brenna just leaving 4-7, not a bad shot. Paul West deciding to make it a little interesting here. Vasquez can find a double. Brenna not able to make her spare. Remember, Brenna is getting 20 pins, though.
Yes.
That, in that match, Bauer is 51 in the 5th, strike in the 6th. Brenna is sitting 70 in the 6th on an open, but essentially it's a 90 in the 6th for Brenna. Washout for Vasquez. Oh, wow! Jordan Bauer with the double. That would have been his 4-bagger that we've seen the last week. Yeah.
It would have been.
He's really able to find it. Oh, fortunately, Vasquez having a rough go on 5 and 6. Paul West, despite the open, has a commanding lead, 38 pins.
Oh, wow.
They are entering the 7th frame. Still a little bowling left. Little tug drop for for Vasquez, but he's able to get away with it, just leaving the 2-pin.
Hard way to get 2.
Brenna gets the count.
Somehow. The hard count.
Yeah, she got the hard
She got
2
the hard
out of that
count.
one, but hey, count is count. See if Vasquez can cover up this 2-pin. All over it. Vasquez used that same spare ball to make a very interesting 1-3-6-10. It was pretty cool. Oh, Jordan Bauer, wrap 10. Wow, really good shot, though. Quality shots coming out. Paul West up on lane 6. Finds the snaz, but only leaves a 4-pin. See if Bauer can run down this 10-pin.
Oh.
All over it. Nailed it. Bauer notches a spare on the scoreboard there. Been a hot minute since we've seen one of those from him. Paul West able to cover up his spare. Brenna leaving the 3-6-10, always a bugaboo for right-handed players. Oh, not able to get the 3 out there. Paul West steps up on 5 and gets it out the window. Wow, how did that ball hit the head pin? Leaves the 2-4. That was way out the window. Paul West able to bring it back to at least hit the head pin. Big shot for Bauer. Crosses over and carries. Crosses over. Oh, calling it out. The Chickering are inaugural Bayside Clash here with the DJBT.
Yes.
Evan Chickering took home the victory that day.
With all the Brooklyns.
Strikes are hey, 10
that.
is 10.
All
Strikes
the
are strikes. As I remember it, Evan walked away the champion that day, and that's all I remember.
Yep.
That's all that matters, really. 10 is 10. And on these tough patterns that I put down, man, you get it any way you can. You take it any way you can get it.
Yeah.
You get it how they give it to you. And Jordan Bauer saw that one that even he should have got taken away here in this game already. Vasquez, little light 3-pin there. He's running out of time. Needs some strikes. Big shot for Bauer. Oh, wow! Wow! That messenger absolutely creamed the 10-pin. It was absolutely, the 10-pin it's on its way to the hospital, I believe. I just saw the ambulance pulling up. Holy crap, that was awesome. So looks like that is going to end the matchup here. 121. So
Even with the 21 minutes. Oh,
all right, so there you go. That puts 180 with another strike. Even without a strike, he's in the 170s. Brenna can only get to 138 plus 20 pins makes it 158. That match is over. Vasquez makes a strike in the 9th, putting him at 118 in the 8th, strike up in the 9th. Paul West is already at 143 in the 8th. So unless Paul West has a awesome collapse, then looks like he's in the driver's seat. One more mark pretty much shuts that game out. Brenna with a great shot.
Making me feel
Paul leaves the 6-10 with a spare here. He'll be sitting very, very well. The spare here. He's almost writing home to mama. Oh, by the skin, but they went down. Great day for Brenna Ashton.
So
Still,
now it's raining here and sunny at home.
oh, maybe. All right, Paul West with that spare. His opponent can go 178. Paul West is 8 pins should be enough, right? That puts him to 161, 169. Not enough. Not enough. He needs his mark to shut him out. 3-6. Oh, and he misses it. Holy
Wait, what
crap.
happened here? What the heck? 70. They need them all? What do we got?
All right, so he can strike out for 178. So he needs the first 2 and 3 pins. Needs 2 strikes and 3 pins in order to get to the finals.
Okay, so he needs just 2. First 2.
Well, hey,
3 hasn't always been a given today, though.
no, I've seen plenty of gutters today. You got to get the first 2 though. Oh! Vasquez throws a very good quality shot. Messenger comes off the wall, tickles the 7 pin, does not knock it down. That's the end, folks. We have Jordan Bauer versus Paul West in the finals. So let's fix our thing here. All right, where are we going to have them?
I think it's 7 and 8. I think he let Justin Goodstein pick one.
All right, so let's
Paul
adjust.
West called out again.
Let's adjust the cameras here, folks.
2 balls in each leg.
No practice. Yeah. It's a freaking bowl. So although for once we don't have to walk. Yay!
We left at 5:30.
I hear that. Yep.
All right, let's see if I can find the right layout here. Is it this one?
Backpack over there, I guarantee they are not. Because that's just backpack.
We did not. That's so great.
I'm pissed. Yeah, I'm like, so I get like, right? And then, it's a right? I just get my dear friend, and then it literally was going right to
All right. Got a little side view here, action, because 7 and 8 is not normally where we do the finals, but that's where we're having them today. So that's where you'll see them. Jordan Bauer starting the match with a strike. Paul West stepping up for his first frame. Oh, leaves a weak 10 pin there on lane 8. Lane 8 and 7 and 8 are usually a little different. 7 usually a little bit more responsive than lane 8.
That this would go with this game, put it up right over there. Like,
I have that on the scoreboard.
oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't realize.
I just grabbed the shirt off.
All right. Paul West able to strike in the frame 2, so he starts spare strike. Bauer stepping up in frame 2. I just had to text back a customer. Had a customer was meeting me at the pro shop at 3. Looks like it's going to be tight. Probably won't make quite there by 3. Still got to finish this game out and then tear down everything. That won't take too long. But... oh, wow. So Bauer leaving a washout and then misses wide again. 7 out. We saw that happen to him last game, though, and he was still able to find a win. So he doesn't let that type of stuff phase him. Comes up in frame 3. Missed a little in, just leaves it. Oh, never mind. Just leaves a late fall of the 10 pin. He strikes in the 3rd frame, so open strike for Jordan Bauer. Paul West stepping up in his 3rd frame on lane 8. Paul West threw an absolute great shot there. Starts spare double. In the matchup. Thank you to Jeff Purchase and his team of great people that run this DJBT tournament series, producing some of the best youth bowlers in all the land. Paul West with the turkey dinner.
Yeah, 7 and 8 my bitch.
I know.
Paul West with the early lead there. I am KDD, otherwise known as Levi or the Gardener, whichever you like better. Ding, ding, dong. Oh, great strike for Jordan Bauer. He doubles it up. This is a match. You are watching the Striking Oil Bowling Show live on Facebook, live on YouTube, or live on Twitch. We are sponsored by Striking Oil Bowling Pro Shop, helping you out in anything bowling. Balls, bags, shoes, new fit, specializing in fits, especially for people with injuries, disabilities, that type of thing. Come see us. Another crossover for Bauer that time. Not able to get the 9-pin to go on that one. You are watching this DJBT Bayside Clash 2026 on my custom ROWDY 38-foot oil pattern, 1.34 to 1, 32 point change mils. Nice spare for Bauer. Let's get a scoring update here. 73 in the fourth, spare in the fifth for Bauer. Again, Paul West with the spare turkey so far. He's stepping up in his fifth frame on lane 8. It's a little wide. Gets it back and gets the 10 out. Lights up the grill. Hamburger sandwiches all around. Bauer's been the one to throw down the 4-baggers in the last few games here. Once we ended qualifying and entered match play, but Paul West gives him a 4-bagger back in his face. Love this. Paul West. Oh, no! After getting it back from outside, puts it right where he wants it and leaves 8-10 in the hole. That ball hit like a wet pillow. Wow. All right. Well, that opens the door for Bauer. Paul gets the count. Let's reset the scores here. Paul West now 136 in the sixth on that open. Still well in the lead. 73 in the fourth, spare in the fifth for Bauer. Let's see what Bauer can do here in the sixth. A strike here would be really good for him. Bauer, little inside, leaves a baby split. Unfortunately, the 310. Tricky little task today. Tricky task any day on this pattern, though. Not a fun one. Spare shot on the way. Oh, great spare. Covers the 310 baby split. That looked amazing. Jordan Bauer, maybe he can take that good fortune on into this frame with a strike. Up on lane 7, maybe the better of the two lanes. Oh, and he does. Let's make Paul West think about it. 111 now in the 6th with a strike up in the 7th. Close the gap to 25 pins. All right, so Paul West leaves a tricky spare here, the 6-9. Oh, he's able to cover it up. That was big. That was a big cover. Big make.
Do it for more Fielder's choice.
He's Fielder's choice is the victory lap. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Is he a round tripper biscuit guy? Do we know, or what is?
Done the round tripper biscuit.
All right, Paul West. Ooh, leaves himself an even tougher spare this time, 3-6-10.
This one was hard, man.
This one's hard on a regular day, never mind on this pattern. but it looks like he's got his spare ball in hand. Throwing plastic at it. Needs to hook. Oh, does not. Opens the door. Now sitting 162 in the eighth. With a pair of strikes here, Bauer can actually go in the lead now. This is crazy. Not very busy today here at Bayside Bowl. I thought it'd be busier with the weather. Oh, wow. Bauer doubles up. Now this is a different match entirely, folks. Bauer can put himself right back into the lead with another strike here. Wow. Crazy. Bowling is crazy. Bowling math is even crazier, folks. We're proving that here today with these fine bowlers. The DJBT Bowling Series. Thank you to the DJBT Bowling Series. Thank you to Bayside Bowl and the staff. DJBT and their staff. Oh! Bauer! With the slow rolling 4-pin, we're going to need to fix the score. Puts him in the lead going into the 10th frame. Paul West can strike out now for 222. Jordan Bauer can strike out for 231. How crazy is that? Paul's first shot is away. It's left. Way left. Leaves a 5-pin. Hands go up. Even the soda drinkers have their hands up. Yeah. It didn't stop some people who were bowling in the tournament, I noticed. Jimmy Clark. Yeah. Real nice. Paul West makes his 5-pin, much to the chagrin of the crowd who wanted free drinks. All right, so that puts him at 162 in the 8th, spare in the 9th. He can still strike out for 212. This one is important right here for Paul. Oh, he got it a little wide. Backdoor action. No. Solid head pin. So that's interesting. 5-pin followed by a head pin. Leaving him in the middle.
Yeah.
Paul needs to make this spare. Looks like he did, no problem. Oh, well, I thought it was going to hook much more than it did. He kind of soft shoot it. It's kind of like shoot it over, kind of like what you do when your cat's in the way. You kind of shoo it over with your foot. It's kind of what Paul West just did with that head pin. Here's his fill shot. His fill shot's going to count 9. That puts him at what? Even 200? Is that what that is? Come on, scoreboard. Even 200. All right. So 140, 161, 71. Strike here is, I think he needed that. Did he need that strike? No, he did not. He needs this spare. He just needs the mark. Yeah.
This is not easy today.
So the 1, 2, 4, 8. He needs to make this spare. If Jordan Bauer makes a spare, he only needs 4 pins to win in the fill. Oh, no! Wow. There you have it, folks. Paul West Jr. wins the tournament 200 to 195. Wow, what a finish.
It was the 1247.
Oh, it's the 1247? Okay. So still definitely
Correct, but yes.
definitely a tough spare. Holy crap. 200 to 195. Some fine bowling here late in the day on what's left over of this 38-foot rowdy pattern. Let's put the pattern up there for you guys one more time so you can get a look at it. 38 feet. Custom oil pattern that I developed. I actually built 2 patterns this year and let Nate Purchase pick. He picked the rowdy pattern. Shout out to Kyle Busch. There's an 18 in the graph, if you notice above, in 63 units of oil, commemorating his 63 cup wins, 32.47 mils of oil is actually 1.33 max to 1 max ratio. 35 feet of oil, 3 feet above zone, except in the middle. I oiled right in the middle to the 38 feet. So it was fun. Definitely a challenge. Scores were low. Jonathan Tucker being the only one to go positive during qualifying. Not sure if Paul wants to, but if he wants to, we can get him up here in the booth.
Not as a loser this time. I usually come in the booth when I'm out of the tournament. Thank you.
All right, let's see if we can hide this stuff here. Where is it? We'll go back to this.
Thank you.
Spare $10.
For what?
We'll go here.
I gotta spend.
Let's see if we can switch to our other camera. Well, let us. It did. Paul West Jr., otherwise known as the travel agent, because this guy gets it done. He's the one that brings all the information to you guys for the DJBT Clash every year, and you kind of spearhead what's turned into an actual weekend event, not just a tournament. You have turned this into an event for all of the people from Southern New England to come up here to Maine, enjoy, some of the weather, the beach, Warlordship Beach, yeah, all the good stuff. And your bowling and all the work that you do with all the travel stuff has paid off today. You are the champion, my friend, in today's tournament. Give me a rundown. What did you think of today's custom pattern, the Rowdy 38-foot?
I loved it. Take it. Game 3 sucked. It was like 1:30. But
Yeah.
the thing I love about coming up here and driving, whether it's Carl's or any other tournament like that, is patterns are always tough. Center is not an easy center, and that's what I like. I'd rather have the difficulty, and today definitely showed it, and it was a survival fight. I mean, minus 105 to make cut for 4 games. That's what I like to see too. So.
Yeah, scores were definitely low. Jonathan Tucker, the only one to go positive in all of qualifying. 64 players, so the best youth players in New England, and some adults out there as well. Not one adult even got to positive today. Well, I guess you could say John's an adult now at this point, yeah. Because he's, a junior in college this coming year?
Junior.
This coming year, yeah. So, and he's a great collegiate player. We saw him here. He made it to the top 8, I believe.
Yeah, I knocked him out. So.
Yeah. Until, you on 1 and 2, it looked like John was going to have a good look. He had a good look on 3 and 4, and then on 1 and 2, you absolutely destroyed him. And you went all the way through. Kind of take us through today. We already talked about you using the Zen Soul. Did you use anything else today?
UC2 and some shots Intense Fire, but I wasn't liking my look with it that much. So I stuck with UC2. And the round of 16, I went with the UC2, but I decided to try to play out. And 7 and 8 was just survival.
Yeah.
Got a double early, stayed ahead. That's all I wanted. Then I was talking to Tucker during qualifying, and I said, "Hey, what are you using?" He goes, "I'm using the Symmetric Forward 4000." That's when I took out my Sensol because that's what it has. So I didn't tell him that, but the one thing I love about this format, and I was saying it too, I said it right to Tucker after I beat him. I said, "Thanks for choosing me," because it's kind of fun when you get chosen by someone else to bowl against them and you knock them out.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's why I love Choose Your Opponent.
Yeah.
That's my favorite format.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think the Symmetric was the way to go. I think the Symmetrics definitely looked better on this.
oh yeah.
The hook was definitely not at the gutter. It was in the track.
Yep.
But the ASIM seemed to roll forward instantly.
Yeah.
From what I saw here standing behind all day. But you made that Zensol work.
Yep.
There was a couple shots that I thought were out that came back and even got the 10 pin out.
Same here.
So yeah, absolutely great bowling. And I know you say survival, but 200 to 195. I think both you and Jordan Bauer both amazing over there, putting on an incredible show for us here in the Striking Oil Bowling Show family, DJBT family. Congratulations, Paul. Do you have any sponsors? Anyone you want to give a shout out to?
My parents and family, they can't come up here that much. It's been a while, but they're always at home supporting me. So, and plus the guys from Connecticut that we stay every year up here, and it's always a huge family at the end of the day. Like we just go hang out. Like that's what we were doing all week.
Yeah.
So,
and do you always use the same hotel when you stay up there? Let's give them a shout out because they've been working with you for a number of years.
Yeah, Waves has an old orchard.
Waves, yeah, and we're gonna look for them.
Years.
Yeah,
we'll use them again next year. So
yeah, so thank you, not only to everyone involved here, Waves and all the crew, but thank you to all the bowlers and families in the DJBT family that come up and support all of the DJBT things. Look for Neo coming up in just a couple weeks. One of the biggest youth events anywhere.
Yep.
You know, outside of course Junior Gold.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, definitely going to be some good players there. So do not miss that if you're into junior bowling and you want to watch some of the best juniors in the land. Neo is your next chance. Yep. Well, congratulations once again, Paul West Jr., the champion of 38 Rowdy here at the 2026 DJBT Bayside Clash. Go and enjoy your win, my friend. Thank you so much.
Fielder's Choice is calling.
Fielder's Choice. Hey, wait, are you a round trip biscuit guy?
I'm the closer.
The closer.
I can't eat the round trip biscuits.
Okay. All right. He's a closer guy. Well, thank you so much. That's going to close out our show. Thank you guys for watching. I am KDD Levi, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much.